Okay, so you want to get the most out of those wall ball throws right.
Yeah.
Whether you're just starting out or you're already crushing it, you're in the right place.
Absolutely.
Because in this deep dive, we're going to break down everything that makes this exercise so powerful.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the muscles it works,
Yeah.
perfecting that form,
It's important.
avoiding common mistakes,
Yeah.
and how to incorporate wall balls into your workouts for maximum impact.
Get those gains.
And, spoiler alert,
Okay.
wall balls aren't just about strength.
Oh, no.
They bridge this gap between power and endurance,
Sure.
which is pretty awesome for anyone looking to improve their athletic performance.
Absolutely.
So let's jump right in.
Let's go.
When we talk about wall balls, what muscles are we actually working?
Well, wall balls, they're a compound movement.
Okay.
So you're hitting multiple muscle groups at once.
Like a full body kind of thing.
Totally. You've got your legs, your quads, hamstrings, glutes,
What?
your core for stability, shoulders and arms for that throwing power.
So like all the good stuff.
It's efficient
Yeah, that makes
for
sense.
building strength, burning calories.
And it mimics those real world movements that we see
Yeah.
like in jumping and throwing.
Exactly. Like those quick transitions
Yeah.
that you need in a lot of sports.
So for someone just starting out, can we break down like step by step
Yeah.
how to do a wall ball with good form?
Sure. So let's start with the setup.
Okay.
You want to be facing the wall
Right.
ball at chest height,
Got it.
feet about shoulder width apart.
Okay.
Then you go into your squat, chest up, back straight,
So important.
hips at least parallel to the ground.
Or lower if you're feeling good.
Exactly. Then you explode up from that squat,
Using the legs.
using that leg power to throw the ball
Yes.
towards a target on the wall.
And how high are we talking?
Usually about 8-10 feet high is a good starting point.
Okay. So we're not like trying to hit the ceiling or anything?
No, not quite.
Okay.
Then you catch the ball, absorb the impact with your arms, and you go right back into that squat for the next rep.
Nice. So it's
It's a flow.
like a flow. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've seen people doing wall balls and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know if
You're wincing a little.
I'm wincing a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what are some common mistakes that people make
Oh, so many.
that we want to avoid?
But some of the big ones are rounding that back during the squat.
Oh yeah.
Really using your arms too much to throw the ball, like you said.
Instead of legs.
Yeah, instead of using those powerful legs
Okay.
and then catching the ball too late.
Which seems
Yeah.
kind of dangerous.
It can really throw off your rhythm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's jarring on the body.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like if we mess up on the rounding of the back, why is that so bad?
So that puts a ton of stress on your lower back.
Oh.
And over time, that can lead to some pretty serious injuries.
And I'm guessing
Yeah.
when we overuse our arms,
You get fatigued.
we get tired.
Shoulder fatigue, you reduce your overall power.
Which is the opposite of
Exactly. We want power.
what we're going for. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when we catch it too late.
Like I said, it disrupts the rhythm, it throws off your form,
Yeah.
and it can be really jarring and lead to injury as well.
So like what's the best advice
Yeah.
for someone to avoid these mistakes?
The biggest thing is to start slow.
Okay.
Focus on mastering that movement before you start adding weight or intensity.
Okay.
If you need to use a lighter ball,
Okay.
lower that target on the wall until you feel comfortable.
And warm up?
Absolutely. Warming up is crucial.
Okay.
Dynamic stretches to get those hips and shoulders ready for action.
So like what kind of stretches
Yeah.
are we talking about?
Leg swings, arm circles, thoracic rotations, things like that, just to get everything loose and ready to go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We've got our setup. We've got our form tips. We know what to avoid.
Yes.
I think we're ready to move on to
Yeah.
the next level.
Let's take it up a notch.
All right, let's go. All right, so we're getting those reps in.
Yeah.
But let's be real. Wall balls, they can get tough.
They can,
I'm talking like burning quads out of breath.
for sure.
Like how do we push through that mental barrier?
It's all about that mental game.
Okay.
You know, wall balls, they're not just about physical strength.
Yeah.
It's about building that mental resilience.
Okay, so
That grit.
it's a mind and body.
Yeah, exactly.
thing.
Inside and outside the gym.
So like how do we
Yeah.
train our minds to push through?
Well, one thing that really helps is visualization.
Okay.
Instead of focusing on the burn, you know? Picture yourself moving with power,
Yeah.
hitting every rep perfectly.
So we're like tricking our minds. Like,
You're
yeah.
shifting that focus
Yeah.
from the discomfort to the feeling of accomplishment.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah. What else? Another thing you can try is setting mini goals.
Okay.
So instead of aiming for 50 reps straight,
Yeah.
Break it down into sets of 10.
Oh,
Celebrate each little victory.
So like little mental checkpoints.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It makes the task seem less daunting.
Yeah.
And it gives you that sense of momentum.
Okay, so we've got visualization, we've got mini goals.
Yes.
But what about when like my body's just like,
Yeah.
no more, I can't.
That's when you tap into the power of your breath.
Okay.
Focus on those deep, controlled breaths.
Mm.
It can help regulate your heart rate,
Okay.
calm your nervous system.
So it's almost like meditative.
It is. It's like a moving meditation.
Yeah.
It helps you find that calm amidst the storm.
Wow. So we're not just training our muscles. We're training our minds too.
It's a mental game.
Yeah.
And that mental toughness you build, it translates to other areas of your life too.
Like what?
Like dealing with a tough project at work, or having a difficult conversation, or, just sticking to a healthy habit.
So it makes us stronger in every way.
Exactly.
I like it. All right. So we've got the mental side down. Let's talk about actually incorporating wall balls
Okay.
into our workouts.
Yeah. How do we actually use them?
Yeah. Like what are some good ways to?
Well, they're really versatile.
Okay.
You can use them in so many different ways.
Okay.
For example, if you want to build explosive power, you can add them to a plyometric routine.
Remind me what's plyometrics.
Plyometrics, those are all about explosive movements.
Okay.
So think like box jumps, jump squats, things like that.
So we're training our muscles to react quickly and powerfully.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you're more focused on endurance,
Okay.
you can add wall balls to a circuit training routine.
And circuit training, that's where we're moving from one exercise to the next.
Yeah. Quickly, minimal rest.
Okay. So we're going to be tired.
You'll definitely get a good sweat going.
All right. And what about if we're just looking for strength and like muscle building?
You can incorporate wall balls
Yeah.
into a traditional weightlifting routine.
Like how?
You can use them as a superset
Okay.
with exercises like squats or lunges.
And a superset is when you're doing.
2 exercises back to back
Okay.
with little to no rest in between.
So we're really pushing those muscles.
You're going to feel the burn.
Okay. So we've got options.
Yeah.
For power endurance strength.
Tons of options.
But what if I'm just starting out?
Yeah.
Like I'm a little intimidated by wall balls.
It's understandable they can be a bit daunting.
Yeah. So what do you recommend for beginners?
Start with a lighter ball.
Okay.
Focus on that technique
Okay.
before you even think about adding weight.
Got it.
And if you need to lower the target on the wall,
So we're not like
Yeah.
going for like max height right away.
no, just start where you're comfortable.
All right, cool. And we've mastered the basics.
Mm-hmm.
We're ready to level up.
All right, let's get fancy.
What are some more advanced variations?
One that's really challenging
Okay.
is the rotational wall ball.
Okay, what's that?
So as you throw the ball, you add a twist at your waist.
Oh, wow.
It really engages your obliques,
So we're getting that
extra core work.
core work, yeah.
Yeah.
And then what else?
And if you're really feeling brave,
Okay.
try the wall ball burpee.
Oh my God.
It's as tough as it sounds.
Okay.
You do a wall ball rep and then immediately drop into a burpee.
We're combining the two.
2 exercises in one.
That sounds intense.
It's a killer workout.
But I kind of like the challenge.
Spirit. Yeah.
So we've talked about the technique, the mental game, different variations.
Yeah, we've covered a lot.
But how do wall balls actually make us better outside of the gym?
That's the real question, right? Like we're taking those gym gains and putting them to the test, right?
Exactly. And I like tests. So let's see how wall balls make us better.
Okay, so imagine like a basketball player going for a dunk.
Okay.
They jump up, throw the ball down with power.
Uh-huh.
Or think of a firefighter
Okay.
running upstairs carrying heavy equipment.
Yeah.
They need that strength, that determination.
So it's like wall balls are giving us those
Yeah.
real world superpowers.
Exactly. It's not just about how we look, it's about how we move.
Yeah.
That functional strength to get things done.
And I'm guessing those same movements help us in everyday life too.
Absolutely, like carrying groceries,
Oh yeah, those can be heavy.
right? Or playing with your kids, even just navigating a busy street.
So we're more agile.
More coordinated. Yeah.
I like it.
Wall balls, they really do equip you for all of that.
And we've talked about power,
Yeah.
but wall balls also help with endurance.
That's right. Remember those tough sets?
Oh yeah.
You're out of breath,
Yes.
but you're also strengthening your heart and lungs.
So it's like a 2-for-1, building muscle and stamina at the same time.
And that stamina, it helps in everything.
Like what?
Like hiking a mountain,
Okay.
keeping up with your kids, even just getting through a long day at work.
So we're not hitting that wall, so to speak.
No, you've got the energy to keep going.
And you mentioned earlier about the mental side of things.
Oh yeah, the mental toughness.
How does that play into everything else we do?
So every time you push through a tough set of wall balls, you're basically proving to yourself you can do hard things. You're building that resilience,
Okay.
and that carries over.
So it's like a mental workout that spills over.
Yeah, into your work, your relationships, everything.
And makes us better at handling tough situations.
Exactly. You can face challenges head on.
Okay, so wall balls are like a secret weapon
I think so.
for becoming stronger in every way.
Inside and out.
I like it, but let's be honest, some days
Yeah,
the motivation just isn't there.
it happens to all of us.
So what do we do on those days?
Listen to your body.
Okay.
Maybe you take it a bit easier. Instead of going all out,
Yeah.
just focus on your technique or do something fun with wall balls.
Fun?
Yeah, like a game with friends or family.
Okay, so we don't have to be super serious all the time.
Exactly. Find that balance.
So it's like challenge, but also enjoyment.
Yes.
Make it sustainable.
Okay, so we've learned a lot
We have.
about wall balls today.
Yeah.
Any final words of wisdom?
Yeah. Approach wall balls with curiosity,
Okay.
a willingness to challenge yourself, and don't forget to have fun.
Awesome advice. And for all of you listening out there,
Yeah.
keep exploring, keep pushing those boundaries. And remember, fitness, it's a journey,
It is.
not a destination.
Right.
So stay curious, stay strong, and keep moving.
Absolutely.